Well, shalom, shalom, everybody who's watching us. We just had a few minutes on Zoom with our Beit Sefer families, and we are very happy that we can now expand our reach to all of those on Facebook and YouTube and StreamSpot, and wish you all a Shabbat Shalom from Temple Beth Israel in Pomona. We're going to start with a little music. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachan. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachan. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachan. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachan. Take it up. Hine matov manayim. Clap your hands out there. Hine matov manayim shevet achim gam yachan. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachan, gam yachan. We oh, we oh, we oh, we Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. Everybody with me. We oh, we oh, we oh, we oh, we oh. How great it is for brothers and sisters hanging out on this Shabbat Eve. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on Shabbat Eve. One more time. We oh, we oh, we oh, we oh, we oh. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, yummy bubby bubby bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam, yummy, bubby, bubby, bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're going to get ready to kindle our Shabbat lights. So I'm going to, to help bring in the light of Shabbat. And the lights there are behind Cantor Paul. He's going to light those candles. If you have candles at home, you're welcome to light them along with us. Make one circle for ourselves, one circle for our family, one circle for all the people in the world. Let's hold on one second, Cantor Paul, because there's still people there lighting their candles. All right. Now we can join in our blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We welcome Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach, and ask for a Shabbat of peace and of blessing. L'chadodi.
Lecha dodi likrat kala penei shavan nikabla lecha dodi likrat kala penei shavan nikabla Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, umevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, umevorach. Lecha dodi likrat kala penei shaban nikabla lecha dodi likrat kala penei shaban nikabla
Continue with Baruch Hu, our call to prayer. We rise in body or in spirit.
Yada dai dai dai, 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 yada dai dai dai. Yada die 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 die. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Are you with me, God? Do you understand? Am I awake? Am I aware? Et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed Le'olam va'ed Yada dai 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 Yada dai 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 Yada dai dai dai, 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 yada dai dai dai.
We connect ourselves to the Holy One and all that exists and join in singing Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
If you're standing, you're welcome to be seated, and we join in singing our song of freedom, Mi Chamocha.
Yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai yada dai. Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar bakodesh norat tehilot. Oh, say fella, oh, say fella, Malchut charau vanecha, Volkayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Malchut charau vanecha, Volkayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam. Everybody, yada dai 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 dai, yada dai dai dai, yada dai 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 dai, yada dai dai dai. Yada die 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 yada die 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 die.
So, Cantor, I'm going to change our order here and ask that we add Hashkivenu this evening, our Matovu Hashkivenu, as we ask God to watch over us and to protect us in the evening and to shelter us beneath God's sheltering presence.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha, Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, amen.
We're going to sing in a moment our line Adonai Tzvatai Tivtach that asks God to open our hearts and our mouths to sing words of goodness. And then we're going to sing our Avot Ve'imahot prayer, which connects us to everyone who came before us, our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents, all the way back to Abraham and Sarah. We think about all the people who helped to make us who we are.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu V'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah. Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Vezrat Sarah.
We join in singing our Torah song. It is the tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all who support it are happy.
Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba v'tomcheha me'ushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba v'tomcheha me'ushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life for those who hold fast to it. All who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom.
And now I will share a story. So here we go. There once was a poor Jew named Yekel, and Yekel was a dreamer. Each night he'd sit in his tiny house on a chair that was a little broken, at a table that was a little worn out. And over a glass of weak tea, he'd sip and imagine the treasures he knew were waiting for him somewhere. When he found the treasure, how his life would change. Yekel's days and nights were filled with dreams of all that his treasures would bring. No longer would he live in a tiny broken down house, exposed to the cold wind and the rain. In his dreams, he walked the halls of the fine home that would be his, a home with a roof that didn't leak. He wandered through the big rooms and up the fine staircases, with every floor covered with thick rugs and every window hung with curtains. No longer would he wear poor person's clothes. In his dreams, he strolled the streets of the town in nice clothes, tapping the sidewalk with an elegant cane as he wished everyone good morning. In the sweetness of his dreams, no longer would Yekel be dismissed. He would be respected. When the treasure was finally his, he would be a man of respect. The town's wise people would seek his counsel and his wisdom. But the years passed, and each night Yekel would go to sleep, and each morning he'd awaken just as poor as he had been the day before. One night Yekel had a dream, and it was the most vivid, most powerful dream he'd ever had. In his dream, he saw a bridge in the great city, and under the bridge, on the banks of the great river, was the treasure he'd waited for his whole life. The dream was so real and the treasure so close that Yekel woke in the middle of the night, jumped from his bed, dressed himself quickly, grabbed his tools, and hurried to the great city. As dawn broke, he found the river and the bridge and the spot where the treasure was buried. And just as the dream had shown him, he began to dig furiously. After a little time, a policeman came by, a big city policeman dressed in a stiff blue uniform with shiny brass buttons. The policeman peered down into the pit with a combination of curiosity and annoyance, asked the little man what he was doing, why he was digging a pit beneath the bridge beside the river in the middle of a great city. Yaakov realized there was no sense lying about his intentions, so he pulled himself up from the pit, brushed himself off, faced the officer, and answered him directly. I had a dream last night, he said. In the dream, at this spot, beneath this bridge, beside this river, there was a treasure meant just for me. Ha! You saw a treasure in your dreams, and so you came here to find it? All this for a dream? You believe in dreams? You're a fool, laughed the policeman. If I believed every dream I had, I'd be a fool too. Just last night, I dreamed of a Jew named Yekel who lives in a village not too far from here. And what he doesn't know is that a great treasure lies beneath the floor of his own kitchen. But dreams are for fools, and I'm no fool. Hearing his name and the mention of his treasure, Yaakov quickly gathered his tools and ran home. Sure enough, when he dug up the floorboards of the very same kitchen he'd sat dreaming in night after night, Yaakov found the treasure, and all that Yaakov imagined would come with the treasure was soon his. All those years as he sat dreaming, the treasure was there, waiting for him, just beneath his feet. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Let us know it's a Friday night. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. With Shabbat Challah, good to eat. Shabbat Challah, so good to eat. Shabbat Challah, it's good to eat. It's a special Shabbat treat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends. With Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. It's the day I get to say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all my friends.
Yes, Shabbat Shalom, all my friends. So good to have you with us, both here on Zoom and on Facebook. And for those of you on Zoom, it's been so good to see your faces. I miss all of you. Hope to see you all soon in person. But I do want to just say a few announcements really quickly. First, our 7:30 tonight service is sponsored by our Social Action Committee, and we will have speakers from two of our TBI social action partners, Uncommon Good, who runs our garden at TBI and does a lot of work both with immigrant families and with hunger, and they'll be talking about their work, and also Inland Valley Hope Partners, which is where the food that we collect throughout the year and during the high holidays goes to their various food pantries, and they also run a shelter and various things. So we'll be hearing from Inland Valley Hope Partners and from Uncommon Good during our 7:30 service this evening. Our first in-person service, take a look. About a week from now, you'll be getting information about how to register for that service. It's going to require reservations, at least this first time around, and probably moving forward for a while. That will be May 21st, outside service that we're going to have. And we invite anybody who would like to register to come and join us for that service. And then we also have an auction and shopping spree coming up, starting right after Shavuot. And that ends with a live event, live online event, a live auction event. Just look in your congregational email for all that information. We'll also be raising money for a roof. Yakel in our story had a house with a leaky roof. We have a house with a leaky roof at Temple Beth Israel, and we'd like to be able to replace our roof. It's been leaking for at least the 17 years that I've been there. So it's time. You'll have an opportunity to help us with that as we move forward. And lots of other things. Cantor Paul has a class he's teaching on Latin and South American Jewish literature. Oy Caramba, that's everything's in the congregational email. So just check it out. And we're gonna pull people close, gather with your family if they're there. And we're going to close with our family blessing.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you with good and keep you safe.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God be with you and be kind to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom shalom.
May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thanks so much for being with us, and we hope to see you all soon.
And a special thank you to all of our Beit Sefer families who joined us a little earlier, and we look forward to welcoming you back to our in-person preschool, as long as conditions permit, just 3 short months from now. So
in-person Beit Sefer and
in-person Beit Sefer preschool. So, and if you do know any students who might be looking for a wonderful preschool, those of you who have been there know how wonderful TBI preschool is. We are open for enrollment for the summer and for the fall. So.
And let your friends know about Beit Sefer as well.
Let them know about Beit Sefer. Talk to Teacher Deborah. Good night, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Bye.